Brait is an investment holding company with one of its significant assets being New Look. That's a European and a Chinese fast fashion retailer. Market cap here 32.8 billion rand, negative PE, dividend yield of 1.2%.
So we have a position which has basically halved in value, and you can see that's because
no wonder
that's
I thought we had exited. It was just that they've become so minuscule in the scheme of things.
So we're talking fast fashion because New Look is really an international player in exactly that. And it's not South Africa, right? It's the UK. It's a little bit in continental Europe, but it's got quite a big and growing business in China because it's one of those fun foreign brands which has delivered some significant traction in the Chinese market.
But the UK, obviously the Brexit overhang, politics is a nightmare in that territory. We've got terror concerns happening in the UK on a regular basis. Could be destabilizing.
So the same thing there, retail sales and general macro confidence is low because of the Brexit type scenario, and to compound that then you've got Brait pulling back. But remember, Brait is more than New Look. In fact, in the New Look value which they use to calculate the sum of the parts in Brait, New Look has gone from being the most significant asset to one of the smaller assets, bizarrely.
Virgin is a big play.
Virgin
may as well
Active,
touch on
exactly.
that within the
And then
Brait
there's Premier Foods locally, which is a pretty solid operator with lots of retail brands that you'll be familiar with. And then there's Iceland Foods, which is
John
a business
Nodder
UK.
is still at the helm.
Correct.
Do you have any concerns over management? Do you think that they will get this
No,
right?
he's all hands on deck. He's in fact operating more out of London now than out of Johannesburg, which makes sense since that's where most of their assets are. And the other background management figure is Christo Wiese. Remember, Christo Wiese was significant in Shoprite, significant in Steinhoff. He engineered the deal whereby Brait sold its Steinhoff shares out and exited that transaction after the Pepkor holding, and now is a significant holder still in Brait.
And he's
Christo
one
Wiese.
of those stalwart kind of kingpins in
Absolutely.
the South
Lots of
African
money,
corporate environment.
Follow
that you-
him, and that's done well for a lot of people. But
So
again,
he's going to help get this one right.
I believe so, and I think the management team will continue to work around the fringes. They've got solid exposure to European credit markets, etc. However, the moment of truth,
Yes,
hot or not.
hot or not.
Well, the thing is, I don't think if you own them now, you can
should
do
go and
anything
buy.
other than hang on and see where they go. But I would not be inclined to be buying anymore now because I think the operating environment in which they are positioned right now is not too fabulous, lots of uncertainty. So I would say not hot.
So you're going to say not hot.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Slightly different
That's
to
interesting.
the comments about
So
Woolies.
let's just reiterate, because I think that's very important. We hold it in the hot stocks portfolio. You are saying that if you hold it, you don't have a choice. You, especially if you bought in at the levels that we bought in at.
Yeah.
You've got to hold on
Well, I
to
guess
it
that's
and,
not
and see where
entirely
it
true.
goes.
So you don't always, you can't say you don't have a choice because you could sell them. You know, what has happened historically is perhaps a matter of history, and that's just unfortunate. The question, though, for people watching the shows, they want to know if these are, is this a great opportunity? Is this a
and you're
good
saying
time?
no, don't go in and buy into the stock.
I would say wait and see, you know,
It's
because
the
they could
uncertainty.
still. I mean, the whole Brexit thing is hugely uncertain. Who knows? They may do a very bad deal and sort of slink out of Europe with their tails between their legs, or maybe they won't. That could
Too
have some
much
significant
uncertainty. We should have actually included this. This should have been a better moonshot in our discussion last
conversation.
week. Absolutely. It's either going to come right or not.